Hello.
Hi, Kenya.
Hey, Cheyenne.
Hello, listeners.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to
another episode of
Say it, because we're not saying it together. Say it.
I was ready today.
You're ready today?
I was.
Cheyenne, quit the... Listen, I'm playing games with you. It's late. All the past episodes I've been trying to say it with you and you keep telling me no, and now today when I was not planning on saying it with you, now you want to...
I'm sorry, we need to get for the new year, we're gonna get in sync. Okay,
really? That's the plan?
Yes.
Okay, everyone, welcome back to these two girls. You are so funny. Okay, welcome to these two girls. Hey y'all. Hey.
Oh,
hey y'all. Hey.
No, she's mad at me.
I'm not mad.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm cool.
Right.
We good.
What's been going on?
Not much, man. You know, it's just finished Christmas. Mm-hmm. You know, how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was good. You were there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I spent part of my Christmas with Cheyenne's fam. Which is always fun. We actually played Taboo, and my team lost. Guys, I'm working on not being such a sore loser, because I am.
You did pretty well.
I did pretty well, yes, right? Yes.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Yes.
And I wasn't making it easy. So.
She was not. Between Cheyenne and who else was being.
Tracy.
Tracy, her cousin. Yeah, they were being real buttholes about it.
Hey.
But it's cool. It ain't nothing, you know. It's fine. I think my team was just, you know, they were a bit tipsy and they were full.
Yes.
And I think some people were maybe suffering from niggeritis. I'm not sure, but it's okay. We'll come back harder next Christmas or whenever we go at it again.
Yes. Milan said that she was very disappointed in herself because, you know, she didn't carry the team like she usually does.
Right.
She said eggnog got her.
I was disappointed in myself too. Like the energy. You know, like I'm usually, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I'm growing up, you know. I kind of did turn a new age this year. I wasn't all over the place too. You know, I'm usually bouncing and stuff when Taboo is going on because I really like the Taboo game. Like I do.
Yeah, but Taboo has been known to end friendships.
Yeah,
it can cause some problems.
It's serious.
In a certain way.
I've seen how serious it can get, and so that was good. It didn't turn out that serious. We were all still cool. No one was upset, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So
shout out to Cheyenne and her crew. So I had fun over there. Lots of food. I actually think I still have some in my fridge. I kind of put aside some of the cornbread.
You got some more of the oxtail gravy left?
Yes, I do. Y'all, I don't eat oxtail, but I eat oxtail gravy. I love the gravy. Like I'll go to the Jamaican restaurant and I'm like, let me get some jerk chicken, rice and peas with oxtail gravy.
Things that don't make sense in life.
And I like the beans. I like the beans in the oxtail gravy, which there were a lot of beans in the gravy from your house. Yeah. Who cooked that?
Auntie Elaine.
Okay. Shout out to Elaine. Yeah, the gravy was banging. Yeah. Yeah,
in the morning, Christmas Day, I went to the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Over the weekend, I thought about, I was like, I'm going to go to the beach. I hope the weather's good. And I got up, and the weather was okay. So I just drove out there. Spent 2 hours. I took a good nap.
That was so... Did you have a tent or you just laid on the...
I just laid... the sun was warm. It wasn't hot.
Nice.
And I just laid down and slept and had some music playing. Then I got up and just I had a book I read.
Oh, nice, nice.
You know, ended up doing some reflection, which it wasn't really my intention when I went there, but I kind of...
That sounds so good.
Yeah, it was.
I've always thought of getting a tent because I've always seen the I always see folks do it. Like, they get a tent on the beach and they just go in and I see them nap it in there and they just close it off. And
like one of those tents.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see them do that. No. I've seen them use like the camping tents. I've seen them use that.
I want to get an umbrella, but that's about it.
Right. Yeah, it depends. Because the thing is, I see them use it when it gets really cool.
Okay.
You know, so people that still like to go to the beach, but so they use the tent and just hang out in there for the day. So I think that's a good idea. I'm glad you were able to get to the beach. I can't tell you the last time I've been to the beach.
What else is new? We're so lousy right now.
Right. Like, guys, does our vibe still sound the same?
I feel like we sound so dead.
Oh my gosh. Guys, please don't
fine.
judge us right now. It's like late. What time is it? Right now it's 12:49 a.m., y'all. That's how dedicated we are to this thing.
This episode is coming out before December 31st.
Yes, we're trying really hard to
before December 31st.
Exactly.
If you're on it.
Exactly.
So, I got something to liven this up.
All right.
I have an announcement.
You have an announcement?
Yes.
So is this announcement to me also?
To you.
Are you pregnant?
Girl, bye. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
All right, go ahead. Give your announcement.
So,
I'll be surprised too because I don't know
You're going to
it.
be surprised. Yes, guys, Candy does not know.
Okay.
I literally just got this news today.
All right, hurry up.
So basically, I need to be in Augusta by Tuesday.
Really? Tuesday, like tomorrow,
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tomorrow,
Is that why you're trying to hurry up and have us do this podcast because you're leaving me?
Today. I just found this out today, literally like this evening.
Oh my God, you're leaving me. Oh, why? Really?
Yeah.
It's just like for real. Where are you going to stay? You already have somewhere to stay and stuff?
Well, you know, God works in mysterious ways. So I have these friends. This lady, she used to be in school with me, but she switched programs, and her husband live in Augusta. And ever since forever, she's always telling me, if you get your rotation in Augusta, we have a room for you. And I'm like, okay, you know. So I called her today, and she's like, yeah, you know. But they're not going to be there because I'm thinking I need to drive out by Sunday.
No! What is going on in this world right now?
No, this is exciting, Candy.
I mean, it is. I'm so excited. I am excited.
Listen, I've been so anxious.
Does this mean that this is the end of the podcast?
No, of course not.
How are we going to record?
We're going to do this. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
What is life right now?
Oh, I can't. Just be extra.
Okay, all right. Let me stop. Okay, we're excited. We're excited, guys, for Cheyenne. She's finally going to start doing her clinicals. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want. That's what we've been talking about. Because she passed her exam and now she's moving on and she's doing big things and we are proud of her and we are happy and we are excited and we are going to remain excited.
Sounds like she's convinced
and we're going to remain happy because this is what we wanted. Okay,
I know you're excited. I know it's a big curveball right now.
Right.
Like literally, this whole week I'm planning with my mom. Monday, you know, we're going to have our New Year's Day thing.
Right.
Whole family and friends come over. Now I'm not going to be there.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm not doing this again. Candy, relax, Candy. Behave yourself. Yes. So, yes, that's good though, Cheyenne. I am happy for you. I know this is what you wanted. This is how you wanted to start the new year. And I think that's pretty awesome.
I really didn't expect it to be literally the new year.
Right. That's great. Great way to start 2018.
Yes, I'm excited. And that's a good segue into...
So you're going to be like all Grey's Anatomy and stuff kind of thing going on?
No, because I'm not going to be like a resident yet. I'm going to be still a student.
Okay.
And, but, you know, from the outside, untrained eye, I could look like Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, all right. Hey, we're good with Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Did I tell you my sister is like binging on Grey's Anatomy right now?
Because she's amazing. Because I love Grey's Anatomy. I started watching Grey's Anatomy when it started in 2005.
Yeah.
And
wow. Yeah, 2005?
Yeah.
That's when I graduated high school.
I remember.
Okay. Didn't mean to put that out there, but
yeah, and I've been watching it ever since. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was around for that long. I didn't know there were so many seasons.
yes, they're on 14.
Right. I didn't know it was around. I didn't know there were that many seasons.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not ready for it to be done yet. Like, I'm still.
You mean it's still going on right now?
Yeah, they're on like the holiday break. You know, sometimes those seasons go on break during Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Time. So it's probably coming back in the middle of January.
You know what show is ending? Scandal. Although I haven't kept up with it.
Ending.
But yeah, it's
I didn't
ending.
finish this. I didn't, because they started also in September and they're on break. I didn't catch up on those episodes yet.
And I didn't know there were so many seasons of Scandal.
That's not that much though. It's like 6.
7. I think they
okay.
said 7.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've only watched like season 1 and season 2.
Girl, get your life.
Get my life. Okay, get it. Getting it.
You know, Shonda be
killing it.
Every Thursday.
I'm sure she got a lot of projects she working on right now too. So stay tuned.
Okay. So did that wake you up a little bit?
It did. I'm up. I'm awake. I see you over there sipping on some.
I'm picking this up in the mic when you're doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's very sensitive mic we have here. This new baby of ours.
Right. Yeti.
So yeah.
So now that you're
December.
starting off the new year with your clinicals, which is awesome, and we're wrapping up 2017, which I cannot believe another year has come to an end.
Yes.
Like, how do you feel about it? Have we done anything we wanted to do? Have we achieved anything? Have we learned anything? How about you?
All of that, all of the above. Yes.
All of the above.
Because
yes.
when I started this year, it was rough. I had just gotten my score from my first time
right.
taking the exam.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And I was still, it was only 2 weeks later when the year was starting. And I remember.
I feel like that was just like the other day.
No, man. I remember January 1st, as I said, we usually have our family thing. And I was getting ready to go in the evening. And all of a sudden, I just got in this mood. And I just didn't want to be around people. And I think I just went back in my room and was crying. And then eventually, I kind of pulled it together. And I just, I ended up walking to my aunt's house because they lived down the street.
Right.
And I just walked and cried all the way there and got it out of my system. And it's that's how I started the new. I mean, apart from in the night, I went out and had some fun with some friends. But yeah, it was terrible, and I did not think I was gonna make it through this year. Not like I was gonna die, or anything, but
right.
just
Look
mentally
at God.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Now we're starting this new year on the complete opposite note,
right. That is dope though. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
And I said before that my vision board last year I put traveling, or this year I put traveling, and then I did a lot of that.
You did.
And the other stuff, I had a picture of Rihanna on there. I don't look like Rihanna yet, so we're gonna put her back on the new one.
We're gonna continue working on it.
We're gonna put her there.
Yes.
I had to play tennis because I used to play tennis in high school.
Okay.
I actually did that a bit,
Okay.
Shout out to Cherie.
Okay.
And we used to play.
I like how we're always shouting out people on here.
Because
yeah. I hope they're listening to and hear their shout outs. Right.
But and so I played tennis. That was on there. I passed my exam. There was some stuff about love and relationships, but that didn't quite go down.
Right, okay.
So, not everything, the vision board is not psychic. It's just a guideline of what you're wanting, but it went well. I think there were some dark times in the middle of the year there, but I think I learned a lot about myself in that time. And I'm ready to start the new year, make a new vision board, and go from there.
Okay. For me, I guess I can agree with you with the love thing. That was on my vision board, because yes, I did create a vision board earlier this year, also along with Cheyenne, and I think I did accomplish a few things on there. I know my theme for this year was brave. Like, I really wanted to be brave about certain things. I also based it off the song. If you guys have ever heard, it's called "You Make Me Brave" by Bethel Music, Amanda Cook. So I kind of based my theme for the year off of that. You Make Me Brave. And that is what I wanted to be this year, with a lot of things that I was doing, you know, hence the podcast, kind of stepping out into doing my own thing. I really wanted to do some of those things differently. I lost some weight.
Yes.
I lost some weight, which I'm really happy about. So I'm going into the new year working on that also. I'm not trying to look like Rihanna, like Cheyenne. That's not my goal. Although Rihanna looks good, I'm not gonna. Rihanna looks really hot. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I'm not trying to be Rihanna.
What's the saying? Shoot for the something and you'll land on the other thing.
Stars.
Yes.
And okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, like, what my body goal is. Like, not that I have the shape like her, but I love her body. It's Tabria Major. Yeah. She's a thick girl, and I feel like she looks really good. I love how she looks, her shape, and I would just like to look like that. I'm shooting for the stars. Let me shoot. Shout out to Tabria Major. You know, if you hear,
you know what I think
I'm a fan
thing about needing to lose weight, like if you're aiming that way, is that I think you can carve the body you want out of what you have. You know, when you
Tabria has booty.
Yeah, and
I can't carve a booty.
You can make something close.
I can buy a booty.
You can do that too. But for now,
I can buy a booty.
Squats, they do help somewhat.
Not like they say. Not like it looks tight, and it makes your butt look tight and lifts it, but you don't get a bigger butt.
But then, right? So for me right now,
and then hips. Squats not going to give you hips.
Right now, right? Mm-hmm. I got a lot of fat back there, right? Mm-hmm. I think if I can target, even though they say you can't really target weight loss, but I think to some extent you can. Okay. Like if you can tailor some of your workout to focus on certain areas, then you can leave certain things in certain places and take things away from other places. Okay. So you can leave the extra there, and then the rest of you go down. You're going to have a little bit of full booty. I hear you.
So like for me, like with the weight loss, anytime I lose weight, it goes to the legs first. The legs go first. I'm not trying to lose the little that I have in my legs. But I want thick thighs.
So then you gotta tone. You gotta tone the muscle there now. So those muscles are bigger, and then that's the same as thick thighs. Because your like quad muscles are like some of the biggest muscles in your body. So if you build those, I
need that to stay. I need that. I can't have a Tabria Major body. It's okay.
Okay, I think we've gone on.
Long enough about that. So yes, brave, lost some weight. My thing also on my vision board was to kind of change up my style a bit. I'm working on that. I think I'm getting back into it, because I used to be a lot into like clothes and stuff, and then that kind of died. Trying to bring that back. So, yeah, trying to up my style, I'm trying to be grown and sexy, you know what I'm saying? Because my birthday
you're grown.
Right, because I am grown. Yeah. Right. So, that's pretty much some of the stuff, like Cheyenne said, with the finding love, I didn't find anybody.
I started the year, I was in a relationship. Right now... Yeah. So anyway,
I tried the online dating thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. I tried it. I was on the app. I had conversations.
Which app did you have?
I was on Bumble.
Okay. Maybe you should be on Christian Mingle.
The thing is, you know what? I was talking to a friend about it. My issue, it's a small talk. I'm not doing too well with the small talk. It's
I don't like small talk either.
Yeah. And then the rules, like, I don't know. So, like, one of the, how the conversation going on Bumble is like, you know, somebody matches with me, and so I have to make the first move.
Right. On Bumble, the girl has to make the
right.
first
So I'll be like, hey, you know, and then he replies, hi. And then I'm like, okay, is it, what happens next? It's my turn. And I like, so I'll say something, and then he says something too, and we talk for Monday, and then the conversation ends. So Tuesday comes. So it's like, who
and then,
starts it up again on Tuesday? Do I?
And then when is the appropriate time to exchange numbers?
Right.
Right? And
right.
Then, I don't know. In my experience, if it goes like that, then that's not a good match.
Right.
If the person isn't, and you also,
and like even yesterday, I got a message earlier this week, I got one of the dudes message me, "What are you doing tonight?" What the heck? Hi, how are you doing?
He's trying to be spontaneous.
Right, that's exactly what it is. Of course, I didn't respond because I don't know. I didn't know how
he
to.
Didn't want to take you somewhere.
I don't know how to do it. I just suck at it. I suck at this.
Because, okay, I will admit, yes, most of the times when they're asking things about nighttime or whatever, they want you to come to their house, or they want, they're not up to any good.
Right.
So I get that, but sometimes you gotta feel it out.
Well, there's this one dude that we were having really good conversation. Like, we were talking for like a week.
How y'all talking for a week and didn't exchange numbers?
I don't know who's supposed to say it's time to exchange numbers. I don't know. I don't want to, and it's the rules. Like, are you going to come across as needy or aggressive, or, like, you don't know. I don't know exactly what to do where that is concerned.
I feel like once you're being yourself, if that's what the other person thinks, then that person's not for you. If that person is thinking that you're coming across needy, if you're, granted, there can be some people that
and
really
the thing is, my personality,
needy,
like, I feel like your personality is missed through the whole out. I remember somebody was like, "Oh, Candy, you're great to talk to. You'll be fine on there." I'm like, they can't see that I'm great to talk to. Like, I'm having a car and I'm sending like little GIFs. Mm-hmm. Did I just say yeah?
I think
I send GIFs in our conversation, and I feel like the guy I was talking to on there totally missed the humor in them. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And the emojis, so
I don't think you should completely give up on online dating. Don't go deleting and being done with it. I don't think. I think try some other ones. There's some other ones out there. I don't have any specific recommendations. They're all kind of glitchy right now.
I'm not going to Plenty of Fish.
Oh, no.
Have you guys heard of Plenty of Fish?
No.
Out there, anybody in the world, please let me know if you've met somebody on Plenty of Fish and gotten married, because...
No.
Right. What's the other one?
I don't know the other ones.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all. That's my phone. I thought it had it on vibrate.
No, it's cool.
Who's calling me at 1:07 a.m.?
That's the better question.
Okay.
Is it the Bumble guy? She didn't exchange her number.
I didn't exchange my number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that would be something that I'd want to enter 2018 with. Mm-hmm. Speaking of dating, it's just to be a bit more brave when it comes to my feelings towards people, like I said, I suck with those things. Like, I'll see somebody, and I'll have a crush on you, and I'll keep on having a crush on you, but you will never know that I have a crush on you. Like, I'm not sliding in your DMs. I'm not dropping any hints. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to stay over here and chit chat with my friends and like, look at him, he's so cute. And
where has that gotten you so far?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Nowhere.
Well, we'll work on it.
So we'll see. Yeah.
So is there anything this year that you would change?
My money. What I do with my money. Yes, I made some terrible mistakes with my money this year.
Did you put your money into the flip to $800 thing or what? Like,
why are you doing that?
That sounds like a terrible mistake. So I don't know what you mean.
Girl, they will come for you. Don't you
come? Let them come.
Have you guys seen that whole thing on what Shine is talking about? Like on
it's
Facebook?
The Cash App thing.
It's not an app?
No, it's okay. They use Cash App to do it.
Okay.
As far as I read online. That's the information I got.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, the people who are on your Facebook feed, everyone who we're talking to right now saw it. It was on your Facebook feed. $100. Give me $100, and I'll flip it to $800. And I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's not what I did with my money. You're just being shady.
I'm not being shady. I mean, for real, I would never.
She is. Yeah, we didn't participate,
and I'm happy for those of you who made.
Yeah, I'm glad you made your money.
My luck, it don't work.
Yeah,
and I'm not the type of person that's gonna get 7 other people. So
right, I don't know anybody. Can you imagine me coming to Shine and say, "Hey, join in with me"? The people I know are not joining with me.
No.
They actually sat there and just like was upset about the whole thing. But I don't have anybody that I could bring along with me. I can't think of one person that I could ask.
But yes, money things.
So yeah, that's I need to do better with that. I made some decisions that's really affected me poorly, and that won't happen. That won't happen in 2018. I guarantee you that won't happen in 2018.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, that was 2017 for me. 2017 was an interesting year. To me it was a good year. It was a good year. It was good.
I think if I rated it overall, I would say it was a good year for me. But a lot of those low moments really still stand out in my mind.
Right.
And that's something we intend to talk about still, a topic about mental health.
Right.
And if I could change anything, it would be earlier in the year being more attentive to my mental health status. Because I think I kind of ignored. So like being in medical school, sometimes they say we get like, they call it like medical student syndrome, where you think you have everything that you've learned about. So, you know, your head starts hurting and you think you have a tumor because you've learned about you know, like you know too much, so then you get paranoid. So not that I was paranoid, but I could easily pinpoint some of the symptoms of depression. But I was like, no, I'm tripping, you know, it's not that
depression
bad.
It's real.
Yeah, and so I kind of ignored it for a little bit too long, and then even ended up putting myself in a situation where I was alone with myself.
Oh, wow.
Especially when I went to Jamaica for those 3 months.
Right.
That was not where I had gotten, was not a good... For the studying part, that was a great idea, but in theory, where my mental health was, it was not a good idea.
Wow.
And I kind of had to learn that the hard way. But I came out the other end of it, so that's good. But if I could change, that was a lot of time wasted that I could have caught early. You know?
And you know what I've seen that's really popular now is a lot of therapist app.
Yeah.
I see that's really popular now, and I actually was talking to one of my clients about it for their for her teenage daughter, you know, and I think it's something to look into. But I definitely agree with you about mental health. I definitely think it's a serious thing.
Yeah,
you know?
but we'll
I know we talk about physical health a lot, but that mental health is also important. But yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, one of those for the new year.
For the new year.
Yeah. So what? Oh, before we move on to the plans for the new year, so one of the things you said, we started this podcast this year,
right?
And also that for me came at a time when I was really down. It was like when did we talk about this first? Like in March or something?
Probably, yeah.
Or February, whatever.
I don't remember.
Know. But I just remember like being at work and I was listening to a bunch of podcasts and I'm like, why am I not doing one? We should do one. And then, we started. And this is something I never thought I'd be doing.
This is freaking dope. I like it.
Because I think I said this like in the first podcast. Like I'm one of those people that look at other people that insert their opinions into people's lives on social media, and I'm like, no one asked you. Thank you.
Yeah, I know you're one of those people.
And so here I am, spouting my opinion. But I mean, I guess a podcast is the forum for that. But still, I just never imagined myself sitting here talking to you and sort of imaginary people at the same time,
right? Because we don't know half of the people that's listening to our podcast. We just see the numbers pop up and we're like, what?
Yeah,
like
that's kind of it's weird.
It is so weird to know that we see this number of 100 or 50 or whatever, and we're like,
yeah. Can you imagine the people who have more popular podcasts that see like numbers in the thousands?
Right.
Like all these people are listening to you talk for like an hour.
I'm one of some of those
right
people that because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently too. There's some really good podcasts out there.
Yeah.
Next time I'll shout some of them out, but right now I can't remember some of them off the top of my head. But yeah. So, shout out to These Two Girls podcast coming at you.
Sorry, Cardi B. Okay, so 2018. Any resolutions?
So, I didn't want to make any, unrealistic expectations, goals for 2018. So I just have some simple ones. I have do more things that you love.
Okay, that's very good.
Very good. Do more things that you love. I think I did a good job of doing that for 2017. Started out doing that for 2017. I started doing things that I like to do, and want to continue that. Also, along with doing more things that I love, also to practice some self-love, and with that is also the health, the physical health, the mental health, loving who I am and being comfortable in who I am, because you can't rely on anyone else to make you happy,
Not at all.
You're not going to find happiness in a man, in your girl, so I want to work on that. Another funny thing is, so I hang around with a lot of married people. Like I have a lot of married friends, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think for 2018, I want to embrace my single friends. Try to.
Yeah, that guy's gonna call you next week.
Right, and yes, embrace because I know single friends, but I don't know why we don't. I don't know why we don't hang out as much. I mean, you're single, but. But we already hang out. But I think I spend a lot more time with married folks than I do single folks.
You were hoping it would rub off, and
maybe it has not rubbed off on me at all. So that's something I would like to do, to spend more time with them and make new friends. I'm always about making new friends. That's another thing I did on the Bumble app too. They have a section where you can. They call it BFF, which I signed up for also. And although I haven't met any of them, but I have a couple people that showed interest in hanging out, as to be friends. And the last one, again, I said before, is to kind of be open and fearless when it comes to the affairs of the heart. I really want to not be such a punk. when it comes to the small talk, when it comes to not necessarily sliding in your DMs, but, you know, kind of making some moves.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's pretty much just simple stuff.
What was that first one you said?
Do more things you love.
So it's funny. I had written this down in preparation like a couple of days ago. The second thing on mine says focus on what makes me happy. Yeah.
And straight up.
What that for me means more like, I was trying to explain this to my friend the other day, that sometimes I find myself being not really thinking about what other people think of me, but more so like I always say I don't like to be misunderstood.
Okay.
So if I'm meaning this, I don't want you to think this. That's the only time I care. Like if you just form an opinion about me, that's fine. But if my intentions are to sit on this red chair, but you think that I'm sitting on a blue chair, this makes no sense. But then that bothers me that you're not seeing that I'm trying to sit on this red chair and not the blue one.
Okay.
And it makes me uncomfortable. Like I want to be able to explain myself. Like, look, it's the red chair that I'm trying to sit on.
Okay.
Not the blue one. So
do you often have a hard time with people understanding what you're...
I don't even know. This might be something self-conceived in my head, and not like self-conceived, but I might be over stressing it. Okay. It might not be that often. Okay. But sometimes, and I think too, I don't like to have a lot of text conversations because people like text always. I
agree with you on that.
So I agree. I really think for important conversations, things should be in person or over the phone.
I agree.
But yeah, so that for me is like, then I try to do things more to make people understand me. But I think I'm going to go away from that and even like say what I really mean. And if you misunderstand that, then that's out of my control.
That you mentioned that, and I'm just even going back to even the podcast. I think this podcast helps with some of that. Well, I don't know about you, but for me personally, because like I overthink a lot of things, and I tend to try to tiptoe around certain things. And I think this podcast has built some confidence in just saying things that needed to be said and that I want to say, and just putting it out there and can't take it back, can't delete. It is what it is, Yeah. So I hope that moving forward, for yourself and for me, that helps with, with that. But I like that.
The other thing on mine is time management.
Ooh.
And I never...
I need to write that down on mine, so I'm going to put it down right now. That's, time. I write in it big and bold. Time management.
I never really thought that I had an issue with time management before.
Really? Really, Cheyenne?
No, really.
Okay.
That was never something that I recognized in myself. Because I think maybe I was being more nonchalant about things. So I would just be like, well... It's gonna get done. And not really like, I don't really, sometimes I procrastinate, but it's not like a big issue for me. But
is it an issue for the people around you?
Maybe. Yeah. And so in the last couple months, I find that when things were starting to not fall into place like I used to think they would, and I'm like, well, why did I not get to this? Because I should have started it when I said I should have started it. And why did I think I could put it off and it'll be okay? I guess that sounds like the definition of procrastination.
Yes.
But
I can check. I can add that to my list. I agree.
Yeah, so I think time management is so important because time is money. You waste other people's time and that's not okay. And
it's also when you look back and you're like, dang, I could have look at all that I could have done in that short
I think
period
it's
of time.
disrespectful too sometimes. You know?
I remember I saw a meme about that.
It is, and I had to look into myself and say, you know what? When you don't post a podcast on time, you know,
right?
That's disrespectful to Candy and the listeners.
Wow, yeah, okay.
You know, like stuff like that. I was like, you were supposed to do this week, and then you didn't get to it, and then you
feel convicted, y'all. I feel like I'm in church right now.
Like things like that, and even things that my family asked me to do, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I do it at the last minute, and I have issues with it. It doesn't go as smoothly because I didn't leave room for errors to happen, and so more and more, I'm like, I need to be more mindful of my time and other people's time, and that's something I want to do, and especially starting clinicals, ain't no playing around with time. At this point, you know, a lot of my friends tell me that clinicals is a lot less stressful, but at the same time, you know, there's still work to be done, and I'm still going to need to manage my time properly to get things done. So, I mean,
okay.
I literally have to start in a few days.
Okay, we're going to hold each other accountable to that. All right.
Another thing I'm putting on my vision board, though, so like I said, this year I put the traveling thing. I want to go to more.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm with that.
I hope there's some good tours coming up.
I'm
really
with that, and fun. That I'm with that. I like that. I think that
Drake needs to drop another album.
Okay.
Go on tour ASAP.
Okay.
And I will be there.
I need Bruno Mars to go again and this time make his tickets cheaper. Like, what the heck? Why was Bruno Mars tickets more expensive than Jay-Z's tickets?
Bruno Mars was popping this year.
You popping more than Jay-Z popping?
Bruno Mars was
popping more than...
Listen, okay, they're in
Janet Jackson tickets popping?
They're in the same category for the Grammys. You realize that? Album of the Year.
I'm just saying, like, you just came on the scene. Like, your tickets can be more...
Album of the Year over Bruno.
Well, I agree. I agree with that.
And then Kendrick Lamar's album is in that same category. But
I think Bruno's album was popping.
Should win.
I just don't think that his tickets should have cost more than a Janet Jackson tickets and Jay-Z tickets. That's all. Nobody I knew got to go to the Bruno Mars concert because of the ticket prices. Nobody. But you see online, they're at Jay-Z, they're at this, they're at Kendrick, they're at Future, they're at...
time Jay-Z's tickets become a little cheaper. I mean... Make some money.
Yeah, they weren't too bad at all. But then again, Jay-Z wasn't really bringing more to the table than just himself and his music. You know, Bruno has a whole performance going on. Bruno is giving you dancing, he's giving you band, he's giving you the whole lights and everything. Jay-Z, he ain't, I mean... Yeah. But concerts, it's a different type of show. But concerts, I'm with that. Yeah. I can agree with that. I see that. So I like Demi Lovato, this new album.
Oh, I didn't listen to her new album. I just like that one song. The Sorry. Not sorry. It's very powerful.
She has another one that I like. Something about I Need You Right Now. Days Like This, I Need You Right.
Okay. I have to check it out.
Yeah, I like that song.
I have a long drive to do, so.
Okay. So she's gonna be coming next in February with DJ Khaled.
You know who else?
I want to go to that.
Down here, what's his name? Goodness. He has a song on the radio with Ty, Travis Scott.
I can't think of who you're talking about. Not ringing any bell. When you remember,
I'm about it right now. But he's coming.
Okay.
Here.
And I'm also trying to go to the Backstreet Boys concert.
Oh yeah,
in Vegas. If I can get my money right.
Get your money right, bro.
I'm trying to get there to see their last performance.
Yeah.
So that's on my bucket list. I was a big Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears fan before Britney cut off her hair.
Before she cut off her hair.
I was a fan then. So yeah, I'm trying to see that. But yeah, definitely into some more concerts.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, I think that'd be dope.
Miguel.
I
said M. I'm right.
That's it. I'm not a Miguel
His
fan.
new
like
album was pretty good. Well, yeah, I've liked most of his albums. So far.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Either here or there.
Okay. Yeah, he's coming. I think in February. Video.
Oh yes, I did hear it on the radio. They were giving out tickets last one, but yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, we kind of segued into this music thing. I guess that would cover that. Anything else you're listening to now?
Right. Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Her album. Checking that out. Kind of like a couple things on there. My sister absolutely hates that album. But yeah, I like it. I like the song Endgame, you know. And it's funny, I never knew that anyone else was using that term endgame, because I use endgame for relationships. Like, I want to be your endgame. I remember saying endgame in the episode with Star.
Oh, okay.
You know, and then I heard the song and I'm like, oh, so it's a real term being used like that. So I want to be your endgame. You never heard that song?
No.
Seriously?
No.
What rock are you under? Okay, anyways, check it out. Endgame by Taylor Swift. Actually, can you put that song on here?
We'll see.
What? Why are you...
I'm writing it down.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yes. So this album from her and Demi, I think because it has a lot of fire to it. Like, you can tell that somebody pissed these two ladies off in the last year.
Well, yeah. So we've heard about, especially Taylor Swift's issues over the year.
And like, Demi, she came for Kanye and Kim them in her song.
They have a lot of beef going on.
Right.
Man, where's Kanye? Sorry.
I know, right?
Next podcast.
Taking care of babies.
Well, I guess.
Over there playing daddy.
I guess. And I'm still mad. Last year I was supposed to go to his concert, and it was he canceled right before mine.
Because he got crazy.
He had some mental health.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
He needed to take care of.
Yes.
And I hope he's doing that.
Right. Yes, he's taking care of himself. Yeah, because does he have a kid on the way too?
Apparently from the surrogate. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Kanye's busy.
Whatever.
Busy.
So, what else? What would you like to leave in... word it better. What trends and, behaviors or social media things that would you like to see left in 2017?
Wow.
And for people to stop doing this, stop it in 2018.
That's a good one.
One of my friends, shout out to Alice because I know she listening, said she wants calling other girls sis to be left in 20.
You know what? That should have been left from 2016.
No, but my observation is that now when sis is used...
Sis and bro and brother.
Sis is used now in a aggressive way.
Really?
If I say, okay, sis, like, you need the... It's not in a friendly way. That's
really?
what I've seen it. It's not... If I call you sis, it's shade.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Because remember, we used to talk about how, people you don't know who's actually related to people anymore because everybody calls them your sister and your brother. Okay.
If you look at the memes lately, it's like, well, sis, he's cheating or something like that. It's like in a shady way.
Now that you mention it, I remember, I'm hearing it play in my head. Someone that uses sis all the time. It's that Haitian comedian girl, the really pretty girl.
Yes. What is her name?
I can't remember her right.
Yes.
She's always saying on the sis.
Yes. She's always saying it very kind of shady
it's
or
very
like matter of fact.
Right. Yes.
So that's. I
don't know if you guys know who we're talking about, but it's a Haitian comedian. She's really pretty. Her face is always beat. Her hair always looks nice, and yeah, they say she doesn't really sound like that in real life, but she has.
I've heard her speak on her Instagram.
Oh,
yeah, but yeah,
because remember that's the girl that Tony said that she knew from back in the day. Yeah. So, so yeah, but she has a really strong Haitian accent, and yeah, she's really funny to me at times. But yeah, okay, so I hear you. Okay, we're leaving sis. I feel like I'm going to be like that with you on the podcast. I should have been like that with you in the beginning when you didn't say these two girls with me. Okay, so we're leaving that in 2017. What else can we leave in 2017? Man.
Someone said something else about girls looking down on the floor while they're taking pictures. Like, what are you looking for?
Right? Or how about fixing your legs? Fixing your legs.
Because what's wrong with the legs? What happens to the legs?
They do these bent up leg poses. Come on now, y'all seen it in those pictures and the leg bent
Let the
this
girls
way.
be great, man. It's cute.
So you're gonna let the legs stay, but then you're gonna tell them that they can't look at the ground.
Well, maybe they're looking at their legs.
Right. Why are my legs bent up like this,
like,
right?
what happened to my legs, girl? Well, I don't know. What else can stay? Let's see. I just think in general though, social media is for entertainment purposes only these days. Like, I don't even post anything personal on my Instagram, but it's just so entertaining to watch, to like see the memes, the little stupid videos. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
Black Twitter is the go.
I haven't been on Twitter in like forever.
I haven't been on Twitter either.
Don't we have a Twitter account?
We do. We do have a Twitter account. I haven't been on my personal Twitter account since I left Jamaica, probably. And then, but Black Twitter is like a community, not an imaginary community, but it's like an unspoken community of people that will come for you immediately. But there's an account on Instagram that will post copies of different tweets that have gone viral or whatever. So, yeah. I need you to find what you're looking for. Like,
seriously?
I'm running out of things to say.
Seriously? Well, then I guess we're done then.
Well, yeah, I thought you were looking for something for us to add to the things that are being left in.
I you know what? We can leave in 2017. Let's leave the cutting off people rant behind too. You know those people that every time we're about to enter the new year, I'm leaving the fake. I'm cutting off my fake friends. If you don't see my profile anymore, that's because I deleted you off my Instagram and I deleted you off my Facebook.
And I was probably planning to delete you too. But not because you're a fake friend, just because you annoy me.
Right.
And so
wait, are you talking about me?
No.
Oh, just making sure.
I'm just saying. Like, when people do that, that's the type of stuff I hate. I'm like, no one sees what you're doing. No one cares. Relax.
Yeah, everybody, always cutting off somebody. Every year. Like, sharpen your, anyways.
If you gotta cut off somebody every year, shouldn't you start looking at yourself? Somebody need to cut you off.
You should.
Because is the problem everyone else?
You know what's another one that I saw somewhere? This one is stop having your kids call your girlfriends or your boyfriends auntie and uncle.
Message.
With y'all messy selves.
But that's so counterproductive. Why would you do that?
Right. That is not your brother. That is not your sister.
If the goal is for this person to be you're in a relationship with you, if that's the goal, then you're going to confuse this poor kid. Because if the relationship gets more serious, they're going to be calling homeboy uncle forever. Like, When you
Right.
switch him and tell them to call him daddy.
Daddy, right? I know. That's so weird.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
But
leave
what do
that
you?
one.
But what if you do get? What if y'all do get married and you don't want the child is not necessarily going to call this man daddy? What does the child call him or call her?
It depends on what
Miss Candy.
Maybe if that's comfortable. I don't know. I got no kids.
We ain't got no kids.
I don't know about
We ain't dating nobody with kids.
I have to ask an expert on that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, let us know. People with kids that's dating somebody. What do you have your kids call this person?
Especially when it's just dating at that point. Like,
Yeah.
gray area. I feel like it should just call them like whoever they would call another adult, Mr., Miss, so and so. Or if you as the adult are comfortable with them calling you by your first name, then what's the big deal?
Would you be comfortable with somebody's kids calling you by your first name?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not old school with that, huh?
No, I'm definitely not.
Kind of sounds weird sometimes, though.
It can be. When I was younger, I had some cousins that were older than me, and I would call them Auntie so and so. But now that I'm grown, I just be saying their
Right.
name.
I call my
At
dad's
first
cousins Auntie.
It was weird, but now it's like,
I can't imagine hearing some of the little kids, like, especially when I used to work at the school, just call me Candy.
but they don't now? What do they
No.
call you?
I mean, they call me, like, Miss Candy or Sister Candy, because the church thing.
Okay.
I don't like Sister Candy.
Yeah, it sounds old.
I think that sounds old. I never liked that.
Well, see, you should just let them
You know
call
they don't.
Candy.
You know they don't call them that. Okay, I went into a whole nother church thing because they don't call them sisters and brothers
it's a
at all.
Caribbean thing.
It's a Caribbean thing.
Yeah.
So I don't hear them call that at the other churches.
Well,
But yeah, so we're off again. But yeah, that could be left in 2017. The auntie and uncle. How about leaving that you grinding when you're not really grinding?
Oh, that reminds me. I was listening to a podcast/radio show today, off the feed. So they were talking about like people who say they grinding and people who be like, oh man, it's another Monday. Oh man, thank God it's the weekend. But you don't got no job.
What you doing?
What are you excited about? Why are you upset about Monday?
Right.
You just gonna sleep till 12.
That is true. You're gonna be sleeping on the couch with your blanket
You don't got school,
and your
you don't got work.
chips. Right. I feel you.
But
I
people
can
who be
agree.
fake grinding, just, you know what I want to see left? Stop putting on for social media. Just stop it.
Yes.
Just stop
Yes.
and
Yes.
just live your life.
Yes.
Everyone doesn't have to know what's going on every time.
Your life isn't perfect.
And-
you don't have to prove anything to the rest of us. I
And
know
if you just start
the
focusing
hell
on
mine's not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big hot mess. A big hot mess, man. My life, man, can be so sad at times, back to mental health. But you know,
Anyway,
it was still a good year. It was still a good year.
Focus more on ourselves. I think I would like to challenge, and this is how we're going to end this off. I would like to challenge everyone, including ourselves, to try to be more self-aware.
Yes.
Start focusing on yourself. Think about the things that make you happy. Think about the things that don't make you happy. And find yourself a balance. And focus on your mental health for 2018.
Yes.
Focus on family and friends.
Yes.
Building relationships.
Yes, Shy. I like that. I want to do more with my family next year.
So
I do.
It has been a great 2017. I hope you guys take the time.
Kisses to 2017.
Reflect.
Bye,
and
2017.
Learn from the things that happened and make some plans.
Make some plans.
Build for 2018.
Yes.
And I want to wish everybody a happy new year.
Yes, a happy new year when it comes in. By the way, just a quick plug. If you live in South Florida and you have a daughter or a friend or a cousin that's in middle school or high school.
So this is females.
Females, yes. Females in middle school or high school. There's a really cool vision board event coming up in January 13th.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss it.
I know. Anyways, for more information, you can check out my personal page, which is Lights on Candy. That's my personal page, or you can check out Lights on Girls. For more information, sign up, get plugged in. It's free also. It's free for preteens and teens, females. So check that out.
Yes. So more to come from these two girls in 2018.
Right. Yes.
Don't worry.
Yes.
I'm
we're
going to be
updating
managing
stuff.
my time. So we're going to be putting out more podcasts. New topics.
Pictures, new everything.
Yes. And, just keep looking out for
new guests. Yes.
So thank you guys for rocking with us this year.
Yes.
And
follow us on our Instagram page.
Yes. At these two girls, these the number two
girls with a U. Right.
And
you can
email us these two girls podcast at gmail.com.
Right.
And just, send us messages.
Yes.
Slide in the DMs too.
Please. Slide. Come on, slide in the DMs,
Just shout out to...
And if you feeling me, get back.
I won't read those. So, yes, thank you for listening to these two girls in 2017.
Thank you so much, guys.
Please, keep rocking with us, and we're going to hope to grow even more for 2018. And that's a wrap. Happy New Year.
Our last episode for 2017. Woo-hoo. Adios.
Bye, y'all.
As your love wave after wave crashes over me, for you are for us, you are not against us, champion.